Most people imagine becoming a millionaire like a movie scene. One day, your net worth crosses $1 million, and suddenly, everything feels different. You feel safe, you feel successful, you feel calm, you finally stop worrying about money. But that is not always how it works. Becoming a millionaire is powerful, but it is usually quieter than people expect. There may not be a dramatic moment. There may not be some instant feeling of peace. You might still wake up the next morning, go to work, answer emails, pay bills, and deal with the same ordinary life you had before. That is the part nobody tells you. $1 million can change your options, but it does not automatically change your emotions, your habits, your relationships, or the way you think about money. And if you do not understand that, the milestone can feel strangely underwhelming. In this video, I am going to show you 5 truths no one tells you about becoming a millionaire. Not to make the goals seem less important, but to show what wealth actually feels like once you stop chasing the fantasy version. And if you want more videos that help you build real wealth, understand money better, and create more freedom without chasing fake success, subscribe to the channel. Truth number 1. The moment feels more normal than you expect. Most people think becoming a millionaire will feel like crossing a finish line. You imagine checking your net worth, seeing 7 figures, and suddenly feeling completely different. More confident, more secure, more successful. Like some invisible pressure finally disappears. And yes, the moment can feel good. But then life keeps going. The next morning still comes. The bills still exist. Work may still be there. Your responsibilities do not disappear. Your habits do not instantly change. Your mind does not suddenly become peaceful just because the spreadsheet crossed a certain number. That is what surprises people. The outside number changes faster than the inside feeling does. You may hit $1 million and still wonder if it is enough. You may start thinking about $2 million, then $3 million, then a bigger cushion, because the goalpost can move if you are not careful. That does not mean the milestone is meaningless. It is still powerful. It gives you more options, more security, more room to make decisions without panic. But it does not automatically give you gratitude, peace, or a sense of enough. That part has to be built separately, because becoming a millionaire can change your financial position, but it does not automatically change the person looking at the number. Truth number 2. The path is usually boring, not brilliant. Most people imagine millionaires being created through one dramatic move, a perfect investment, a huge business win, a lucky stock pick, some secret strategy that regular people do not know about. But for many people, the real path is much less exciting. Automatic investing, retirement contributions, living below your income, avoiding bad debt, not panic selling, not upgrading every time you make more money, doing the same boring things for years, even when it feels like nothing is happening. That is the part people underestimate. Wealth is often built before it feels rewarding. In the early stage, you are doing most of the work yourself. You save, you invest, you stay consistent, and the results may look small for a long time, but eventually, the habits start compounding. The first $100,000 is usually the hardest because your money is not pulling much weight yet. But once you build that base, your investments start helping more. The same habits that felt slow in the beginning start creating more visible progress later. That is why boring consistency matters so much. It does not give you a dramatic story, but it gives your money time to work. And for most people, becoming a millionaire is not about being brilliant once. It is about being boring long enough for compounding to take over. Truth number 3. Income is not the same as wealth. This is one of the biggest lessons people learn on the way to becoming a millionaire. A high income can help, but it does not guarantee wealth. You can make a lot of money and still have very little if every dollar is already promised to a bigger lifestyle, bigger house, nicer car, better vacations, more subscriptions, more dinners out, more upgrades that slowly become normal. That is how people earn more and still feel broke. Because income is what comes in. Wealth is what stays. The real wealth engine is the gap between what you earn and what you keep. If that gap is small, even a big paycheck can disappear. But if that gap is protected, even a normal income can build serious wealth over time. That is why savings rate matters more than most people think. When your income grows, the goal is not to let your lifestyle immediately grow with it. The goal is to keep some of that increase under your control. Save it, invest it, use it to pay down debt, turn it into assets before it becomes normal spending. Because becoming a millionaire is not just about making more money. It is about keeping enough of your money long enough for it to become wealth. Truth number 4. more money can create new worries. Most people assume that once they have enough money, the worry disappears. And in some ways, money absolutely helps. It gives you breathing room. It protects you from emergencies. It gives you more options. A problem that used to feel like a crisis may become something you can handle. But wealth can also create a different kind of anxiety. When the numbers get bigger, the swings feel bigger too. A market drop that used to feel small can suddenly feel heavy because the dollar amount is larger. You may start worrying more about taxes, investments, estate planning, insurance, or making the wrong decision with money that took years to build. That is the part people do not expect. The fear changes shape. In the beginning, you worry about not having enough. Later, you may worry about losing what you built. And that can feel strange because you thought the milestone would make you feel completely safe. But peace does not automatically come from a number. You still need systems, perspective, and sometimes trusted guidance to keep anxiety from running the show. Because becoming a millionaire can reduce many problems, but it can also make you realize that protecting wealth is a different skill from building it. Truth number 5. Wealth can change how people treat you. This is one of the hardest parts to talk about, because money does not always change you, but it can change how other people see you. Once people know you are doing well, some may become proud of you, some may be supportive, but others may start seeing your money before they see you. They may ask for help, they may ask for loans, they may expect favors, jobs, advice, or access to what you built. And if you say no, the relationship can suddenly feel different. That is why financial privacy becomes more important as wealth grows. Not because you are trying to hide from everyone, not because you do not care about people, but because too much information can create expectations that were never there before. Money can reveal boundaries. It can show who respects your choices and who feels entitled to them. It can show who celebrates your progress and who quietly resents it. And that can be painful. Because becoming a millionaire may give you more options, but it can also make you more careful about who gets access to your inner circle. That is not arrogance. That is protection. Because the people closest to you should see the whole person, not just the balance sheet. Becoming a millionaire is worth it, but it is not magic. It may not feel as dramatic as you imagined. The path may be more boring than brilliant. A high income may not matter if you do not keep enough of it. More money may create new worries. And wealth can change how some people treat you. But none of that means the goal is not worth chasing. It just means you should understand what the milestone really does. $1 million does not automatically fix every emotion, every relationship, or every fear, but it can give you options. It can give you breathing room. It can give you the power to make decisions from strength instead of panic. That is the real value. So do not only chase the number, build the habits that make the number useful. Track your net worth. Watch your savings rate. Keep your lifestyle under control. Protect your privacy. And remember that wealth is not just about becoming someone different. It is about giving the person you already are more freedom. If this helped, subscribe to the channel for more videos that help you build real wealth, understand money better, and create more freedom without chasing fake success. And let me know in the comments which truth about becoming a millionaire surprised you the most.